Hello learners, this is Habeeba with Excelwithme. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's class, that is Central Teacher Eligibility Test Paper 2 Social Science Geography NCERT Class 6 The Earth or Habitat, Chapter 6, that is Major Land Reforms of the Earth. Let's start with the statements. Number 1, a hill is a land surface that rises higher than the surrounding area. Generally, a steep hill with an elevation of more than 600 meters is termed as a mountain. So, these are the two statements true. We have to remember these two things, a hill and mountain. Next question, the statements. Within the earth, a continuous movement is taking place. The first or the internal process leads to the upliftment and sinking of the earth's surface at several places. The second or the external process is the continuous wearing down and rebuilding of the land surface. So, these three statements are correct. Now, the wearing away of the earth's surface is called erosion. Now, the surface is being lowered by the process of erosion and rebuilt by the process of deposition. Next question, we can group different landforms depending on elevation and slope as mountains, plateaus and plains. Now, in some mountains there are permanently frozen rivers of ice. They are called glaciers. Now, the statements, Mauna Kea, Hawaii in the Pacific Ocean is an undersea mountain. It is higher than the Mount Everest, being 10,205 meters high. This point is very important. Individual question also can come, that is Mauna Kea, Hawaii in the Pacific Ocean is an undersea mountain. And what is its height? That is 10,205 meters high. Mountains may be arranged in a line known as ranges. Suppose they look like this continuously, the mountains are like this. So, these are called ranges. Now, mountain ranges and continents, let's see here. The Himalayas are in Asia, the Alps are in Europe, the Andes are in South America. All are correct. Now, there are three types of mountains. They are fold mountains, block mountains and the volcanic mountains. Now, what are the young fold mountains with rugged relief and high conical peaks? They are the Himalayan mountains and the Alps. Now, which is one of the oldest fold mountain systems in the world? That is the Aravalli range in India. Now, statements, the Appalachians in North America and the Ural Mountains in Russia have rounded features and low elevation. They are very old fold mountains. Both are true. Now, what are created when large areas are broken and displayed vertically? They are called block mountains. Now, the statements, the uplifted blocks are termed as horse, the lowered blocks are called graben. So, these are the two terms we have to remember. Individual questions also can come, both the statements are true. The Rhine Valley and the Vosges mountain in Europe are examples of which type of mountains? Mountain systems, they are the block mountain systems. Now, Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa and Mt.Fujiyama in Japan are examples of which type of mountains? They are the volcanic mountains. Now, what are ideal for cultivation of crops? The river valleys and terraces. Now, the statements, a plateau is an elevated flatland. It is a flat top table land standing above the surrounding area. Both the statements are true. Now, which is one of the oldest plateaus in India? That is the Deccan Plateau. Now, choose the correct pairs. The East African Plateau, that is Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda. The Western Plateau, Australia. The Deccan Plateau, India. All the three are correct. Now, which is the highest plateau in the world with a height of 4,000 to 60,000 meters above the mean sea level? That is the Tibetan Plateau. Which plateau is famous for gold and diamond mining? That is the African Plateau. In India, huge reserves of iron, coal and manganese are found in the Chhotanagpur Plateau. What are rich in black soil that are fertile and good for cultivation? That is the lava plateaus. Now the statements, in the plateau areas there may be several waterfalls as the river falls from a great height. Now in India, the Hundru falls in the Chhotanagpur plateau on the river Subarnarekha and the Jog falls in Karnataka are examples of such waterfalls. Which kind of waterfalls? They fall from a great height. We have to remember these, the Hundru falls in the Chhotanagpur plateau on the river Subarnarekha and the Jog falls in Karnataka are examples of such great height waterfalls. Now the statements, plains are large stretches of flat land. They are generally not more than 200 meters above mean sea level. That both the statements are true. Now some of the largest plains made by the rivers are found in Asia and North America. Now the statements again, in Asia, plains are formed by the Ganga and the Brahmaputra in India, the Andes in China. Both are true. What are the most densely populated regions of the country? The Indo-Gangetic plains. Now Swachh Bharat mission, related to that two statements, healthy mind lives in healthy body, and for a healthy body, clean environment, particularly clean water, air and hygienic surroundings are prerequisites, obviously. Swachh Bharat mission, a Government of India program, aims to achieve all these for people. Both are true. So we come to the end of this session. If you like the questions, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. I'll come up with the next chapter in the next class. Until then, thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.